Hey guys! So quite a few of you have been asking for a little bit of backstory on the house, how I found it, why I picked it, and I figured it was probably about time for me to sit down and make a video about it. I also just have to take a second to thank all of my followers. When I made this account, I really thought that I was just making content for my friends and family that are out of state and wouldn't get to see the progress as we went. And now I have over 300,000 of you that have chosen to follow this journey, and I am so grateful for every single one of you. So, I just have to take a second to say that. Go back to the house. So as I explained in my little About Me video, I grew up here in Maine. Both my parents grew up here. A lot of my family is still here. But I went to school in Florida, and I lived there for about 7 years, always knowing that the Northeast was where I wanted to be. This is my home. So when my job went fully remote due to COVID, I started planning my move back to Maine. Even before I had moved, I was researching houses. I knew that I wanted a two-family home because I liked the idea of the additional income. I was open to the idea of a fixer-upper. I didn't know the level of fixer-upper I was getting, but I was totally open to it. I don't mind getting my hands dirty, as you guys have seen. But everything that I was finding, my parents went to tour, and nothing was really hitting the mark. It was either they were in too poor condition and too expensive for the condition that they were in, or it just wasn't really right. So fast forward a few months, I'm now living in Maine, still looking but not really finding anything, and then my dad has this brilliant idea. So he actually grew up next door to this house, and he knew the family very well that lived here. They had kids that were about his age, so he used to play over here and hang out and spend time. He's got stories from all over this house and in the backyard. And the house was still owned by that same family when I was doing my house hunt. It was not for sale, but Dad still reached out to them because he knew that it had been sitting vacant for a little while, just to see if they would even be open to the idea of me buying it. So I got to come take my first tour of the house in the fall, and I completely fell in love with it. It needed a ton of work, still does, but I saw its potential, and I just felt like I had to be the one to bring that out of it. And here we are, 2 months in. I am loving every minute of being here, and as much as I thought I loved the house during that first tour, I love it more every second I spend here. So hopefully that answered some of your questions about the backstory, but if you have any more, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to answer anything you guys want to know.